Let's continue and find the solution of the following problem. Let's first of all go ahead and read it. The perimeter of a triangle is 75 feet. Side 2 is 15 feet more than side 1. Side 3 is 20 feet less than twice the length of side 1. What is the length of each side? In this problem, we have a triangle, and we are told what the perimeter is. And the perimeter is 75 feet. Because it's a triangle, we know that we have 3 sides, and when we add those 3 sides together, that will give us the perimeter. Before we can set up the equation, or write the equation, we must first define the variable expressions. We know that we have 3 sides. We have side 1, side 2, and side 3. We must decide which of those sides will be represented by x. And one way of determining that is to go back to the problem to see what the sides are being compared to. In our second sentence, it says side 2 is 15 feet more than side 1. Side 2 is being compared to side 1. The same thing for side 3. Side 3 is 20 feet less than twice the length of side 1. Again, side 3 is being compared to side 1. So we will let side 1 be represented by the variable x. Let's now determine what side 2 is. Side 2 is 15 feet more than side 1. Side 1 is x, side 2 is 15 feet more. So the variable expression for side 2 is x plus 15. Side 3 is a little trickier. Side 3 says it is 20 feet less than twice the length of side 1. So again, we're going to start by comparing it to 1, and it is 20 feet less, so we know that that is minus 20 feet less than twice the length of side 1. Well, side 1 is represented by x, and twice x would be 2x. So we've done the first step, and we have defined the variable expression. Side 1 is x, side 2, x plus 15, side 3, 2x minus 20. The next step in solving this problem will be to write an equation. We're going to think about what it is that they're asking us to do, and that is to find the length of each side, and they're giving us the perimeter. Well, the perimeter of a triangle can be found by adding side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. We'll go ahead and just substitute the information in. 75 feet is the perimeter. Side 1 is x, and I will go ahead and put that in parentheses because that will represent that this is side 1. Side 2 we said was x plus 15. Just draw a little arrow there. There's side 2. And side 3 is 2x minus 20. So we've done the second step. We have set up and we have written the equation. Our third step tells us that we must solve and answer the question to the problem. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and solve this equation. We'll notice that we have all additions. We're adding these 3 sides. So when I look at this, I see that I have 1x plus another x plus 2 more x's. So that will give us 4x. So our perimeter is 75. When we combine our x's, we have 4x. We next can combine our positive 15 and our negative 20, which gives us a minus 5. So we have 75 equals 4x minus 5. Let's go ahead and add 5 to each side. And that gives us 80 equals 4x. And then to continue to solve it, we want to, 4x. Make that 5 into an x here. Then we will divide each side by 4. And we find that x equals 20. So we have found what x equals, and so we know what side 1 is. So side 1, which is x, we'll just write that over here, side 1, which is x, and that's going to be 20 feet. Side 2 was x plus 15, so that would be 20 plus 15, which would be 35 feet. So far we have found side 1, 20 feet, side 2, 35 feet. Side 3 was 2 times x minus 20, and that would give us 2 times 20 minus 20, 40 minus 20, and so side 3 is going to be 20 feet. So we have found all 3 of the sides, but our final check to our problem, our final step would be to check our answer, and let's see what happens when we add all 3 of those sides, and let's see if we get 75. So side 1 was 20, plus side 2, which is 35, plus side 3, which is 20. So 20 plus 35 gives us 55, and 55 plus 20 gives us 75, and that checks out. So we know that we solved our problem correctly. So in summary, there are 4 things that you need to do when you are solving an algebra problem. The first step is to define your variable expressions. The second step is to write the equation. The third step is to solve the equation and then answer the question of the problem or questions. And then finally, check your answer.